and disrespect our veterans.
No, you're not. You're not going to disrespect our country. You're not going to disrespect our flag. You're not going to disrespect each and every veteran who died. Who died?
Who died? I don't mean to take that lightly. They did die, but they also died for the right for people to protest, especially when they feel that their government is doing something wrong. And you right now are not standing for freedom. You are standing against freedom. You are anti-freedom. What would that be? Anti-free. You're anti-free. That's what you are. Sounds like a Pokemon. Anti-free, I choose you. Anti-free use America. Fuck yeah. It was highly filled with freedom. I did want to cover something real quick. And it's this whole take a knee thing. You know, the president has been really going hard at the whole, take a knee whenever the pledge is being done and whatnot. And I wanted to give my 2 cents on it and criticize a quite ridiculous video that's out there right now. But as far as the whole take a knee thing goes, I think that it's a very important way to protest because, number one, it's nonviolent. Number two, it gets the message across. And number three, it's been nothing but successful. This whole taking a knee or not standing for the pledge is just a really great way to get a message out there. And so I fully support anybody that takes a knee whenever the pledge is being done or anybody singing the national anthem or whatnot. The president wants to be all hypocritical and shit about it, but, we're not exactly here to make the president happy or feed into his hypocrisy because, he's, had various opinions on, like, flag burning. He supports flag burning as a way to protest. But yet, don't you fucking kneel whenever we, pledge allegiance to it. But you can burn the fuck out of it. It's quite hypocritical. Alright, so now we got this hillbilly fuck. What's going on here?
My name is Robert L. Williams. I am a math.
Hey there, Robert. How you doing? Are you going to be complaining about some shit today?
Master electrician in North Texas.
Good for you, Robert. Did that come with a certificate? Master electricians are pretty awesome. I cannot do a master electrician's job. I was only making fun of it just because of how he's standing there in the Peter Pan kind of stance. Or Superman, however you want to see it. His hair is partying in the back and all serious in the front.
Been a company for well over 35 years. I love this country. I love what it stands for. I love the flag.
Oh, I'm so glad that you love the flag. Did you know that people that have fought and died for the flag have also fought and died for people to protest in any certain way that they want to, as long as it's reasonable? Kneeling, because there is systematic, targeting of African Americans in this country. That there's several inequalities that still exist. And despite all of that, we elected a president that grabs fucking pussies for fun. Not like, oh, I'm on a Pornhub video and I'm gonna grab this pussy. No, it's like, oh, hey, we're in a business meeting, also gonna grab your pussy.
Love why we are Americans.
Why we are Americans. Honey, do you know why we're Americans? Because we slid out a vagina on American soil. It could be a slip and slide kind of situation like the Duggars, or it could be fucking normal. It doesn't matter. No, the Duggars do not have normal births. They have a slip and slide that just sort of clown cars.
Today, my team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, decided that they needed to keep themselves in the locker room while Mr. Villanova went out to salute the flag and to stand for the anthem. All right.
Okay, so Villanova, that's the guy, the singular Steeler guy, right? He served three tours in Afghanistan. He says, fuck conservative values. I mean, he doesn't want to be used as a prop against those that are kneeling or abstaining from pledging allegiance right now as a form of protest. He supports them. He fully supports these people.
This is what I think of that. All my Steelers stuff. This is a $450 leather jacket.
This is a $450 leather jacket. I'm going to fuck it up because of political reasons. You might as well, look, if you're going to waste $450, you might as well just give it to somebody on the street, or hell, even send it to me. I'll give you my address. This motherfucker's just going to, I think he's just going to burn it. He's going to light this bitch on fire.
Watch me burn it.
Oh, fuck. The irony of burning a leather jacket. Like, you're supposed to wear a jacket in order to keep you from freezing, but motherfucker's gonna burn it. I don't know how much more irony you could throw on this. He's gonna burn the jacket in protest of people protesting.
All my hats, all my sweaters. You know something? We have morals in this country.
We have morals in this country. You can't take my fidgety fidget spinner motherfucker thing right here. You can't take this away from me. We got morals. But also, I'd like to point out that he's already paid for the shit, so people don't really give a fuck as to what you do with it. You could buy it and then burn it right in front of them, and they would still be like, motherfucker bought it. We already got his money. He's got morals and shit. He's got morals and shit, so he's gonna burn this shit in protest of other people protesting shit. Also, if you guys didn't know, but putting the American flag on different things to sell and whatnot is a big no-no to the flag code. So if you got anybody that's throwing the whole flag code in your face, you can be like, well, listen, that American tie that you got on, that matched with your American panties, those are against the flag code too, there, buddy. They like to wear women's clothes. Why are you judging? We
stand for this country. My great-uncle's bones are lying in the bottom of Pearl Harbor.
Okay. That's I'm so sorry for your great-uncle that died in Pearl Harbor. I'm sure that you were very close to him. But, I mean, there are people that have fought and died over in Afghanistan that totally oppose everything that you're talking about right now. Like, for instance, you know, Donald Trump tweeted out Tillman, his photo. I think it was Steve Tillman. Pat Tillman. He's an atheist, and he was an NFL star, and he served in the military, and he died because of friendly fire. And he stand ideologically against conservative values, which is exactly what this guy is burning his Steelers shit for.
All right? For this country, for the flag, for your freedom to play in the NFL and to say whatever you want to say. But you do not
I like this part right here. This is my favorite part of the entire video right here. Because he's like, he's got a good roll. And then he's just got to stop for a second. He's just like, I can't embarrass Jesus on this video. It's going to help. Jesus is going to see it. I need to calm my shit down. Jesus, give me the strength to continue on without breaking a motherfucker.
You do not disrespect the flag and the country and the Constitution and why we are here and why we have our freedoms. So why?
Okay, I don't think that taking a knee is disrespecting that at all. I think that people have fought and died for this country in order for us to have freedoms. One of the freedoms is the freedom to protest, the freedom to make your grievances known. If we didn't have that freedom, then it would be a monarchy. It would be a dictatorship. It would be a theocracy. It would be any of those things. If we don't have the power to let our grievances be known to not only the public, but to our government, then we are subject to becoming, what we most hate. And that would be, a dictatorship or theocracy like they have over in the Middle East. It would just be a Christian one, or it would be some other kind of dictatorship. He's basically burning all of his shit in support of limiting free speech, while at the same time supporting free speech. I don't understand that particular part of this.
Watch this stuff burn.
Watch this shit burn, you understand me? I'm going to get me a Roman candle, I'm just going to light it and watch it go up, and then I'm going to masturbate on it. oh yeah, coat that sumbitch in that lighter fluid. Then I'm gonna light it. And we're gonna smoke cigars and watch the SJW tears put it out. Also, I like how, I mean, he's put all of this stuff in what looks to be like some kind of fire pit or something. But I mean, he's got the fire pit right in the middle of all this dry fucking grass. Just wait for one of those pieces of clothing to accidentally fall off and his entire house goes up in flames. I mean, man was making a stance today by setting his Pittsburgh shit on fire, then his house caught on fire. So I guess you could say karma does exist.
Yeah. Super Bowl, right?
Okay. We don't care what's fucking on it. We just want to see it go up in flames.
As if I care. What I care about is this country. What I care about is our freedom.
No, you don't. You don't care about freedom. Because you're basically saying, hey, you're going against what I think should be the standard for this country. Therefore, you shouldn't be able to do this, and I'm lighting this shit on fire in order to make a stance that you shouldn't be able to have your freedom of speech. Like, you can't both stand for freedom and at the same time want to take freedom away from people. You can't stand like that. I mean, that's hypocritical.
What I care about is everyone's right to be free.
I care about everybody's right to be free, but my kind of freedom. You know, the only freedom that's right, and that's my kind of freedom. And that's where you stand up and you pledge allegiance to one nation under a law, or God, sorry, I get mixed up with those two. They're so alike.
And it's all about those stars and stripes.
Is it now?
Come on, baby, light.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Toss it on there. Hey, why don't you get a grenade and sit on it,
My father was
too?
a Marine. My grandfather was in the Army. My uncle was in the Army. Our
That's right.
son is in the Army currently.
I don't know what any of that has to do with a fucking thing. They're over there fighting for people's freedom to sit in during the National Anthem. Or not say the under God part. Like, that's a crucial part of freedom.
Yeah.
And you're not going to sing the National Anthem and stand united as a country.
Nationalism sucks ass, by the way. I don't think that you have to stand with your country or anything like that. Now, don't take that as me being like, oh, well, fuck this country. I don't like living here or something like that. I do like living here, and I do like the freedoms that we have, but that doesn't mean that you have to stand together as a country. As soon as you, because I mean, that means that there should be only one party. Like, there should be only the Republican Party. There should be only one opinion out there as to how it should be.
And disrespect our veterans.
No, you're not. You're not going to disrespect our country. You're not going to disrespect our flag. You're not going to disrespect each and every veteran who died. Who died?
Who died? I don't mean to take that lightly. They did die, but they also died for the right for people to protest, especially when they feel that their government is doing something wrong. And you right now are not standing for freedom. You are standing against freedom. You are anti-freedom. What would that be? Anti-free. You're anti-free. That's what you are. Sounds like a Pokemon. Anti-free, I choose you. Anti-free use America. Fuck yeah. It was highly filled with freedom.
So that we could stay free and say what we want and believe what we believe.
We believe what we believe, and it's the only way to believe, and that's the way that I want to believe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this guy's on, but it's definitely not freedom.
You don't. You've crossed the line. This is a line you guys are unaware of.
This is, if we're unaware of the line, how can we cross it? Like, how, I mean, I get that this is a line for you, but this isn't an actual line for the Constitution at all. So I don't know what line you're fucking talking about. We're looking at two different lines. I'm looking at the reality of the situation. You've got this fantastical, magical line over here.
But you have crossed it.
I don't know where this line is, where it's drawn, or why you can't see it, but you've crossed it.
I'm done.
Are you done?
I hope he's done. I don't think he's done, though. There's still a good 10, 20 seconds.
I love America, and I love you. God bless you, and I pray that you believe that Jesus Christ died, he was buried, and he rose again the third day for your salvation.
You got to get in that witness. I don't know. I don't know what Jesus Christ has to do with any of this right now. Like, Jesus isn't the one setting shit on fire, possibly starting a brush fire at wherever the fuck he is. Like, I don't know why he's got to throw Jesus in here. Like, there's no reason to bring up Jesus rising on the third day.
That's what this country was founded on.
No, actually, I do believe the Treaty of Tripoli would disagree with you, and that was actually signed by one of the founding fathers, John Adams. He signed it, and it said that the American country is not based on Christianity in any sort of sense. So, I mean, you're wrong on that part. I get how that is what you believe and what you think everybody else should believe, and not actually have the freedom to believe what they want. Yeah, he doesn't want people to believe the truth. He wants people to believe his truth. Imagine a sphere around him, a bubble, if you will, a chamber that is full of echoes, and that's his reality. So it's basically a hick-filled Steve Shives.
That and the Torah, the Ten Commandments. Believe it.
Wait, there's more in the Torah than just the Ten Commandments.
Embrace it.
Peace out, bitches. I guess I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a wonderful night. And don't forget, stand up, use your voice. Or take a knee. Take a knee and use your voice. Either one is still standing up and using your voice, because it definitely takes a lot of balls or ovaries to do that. Oh, I don't want to say it takes a lot of balls to do that, because then that excludes the women, and it's like, gee, he's a sexist bastard. Lady balls. Yeah, big guy balls and lady balls. And although if you do have big lady balls, you might want to get that stuff checked out. Anyways, guys, I will see you heathens later. Y'all have a wonderful night.